First question, Frédéric Lert for Aerobuzz. Question about the Eurodrone. Is there a team at work on the Eurodrone at Dassault? If yes, how many people? And what is your opinion of the engine that's been chosen to power the Eurodrone? Yes, we do have a team at work on the Eurodrone, no doubt about that. Our remit is flight controls, that's been clearly defined, and the communications architecture. I can't tell you exactly how many people are at work on this project, and even if I did have that figure right off the top of my head, I wouldn't tell you, but we have a team at work on this. As to the engine, it's up to the chief contractor to choose that in accordance with what is expected of the project. And I know there are engines being compared. There are several engines in the running, and none have been chosen yet.
Question from Veronique Guillermin, Figaro, on the FCAS. When will the contract for the Phase 1AB be signed? As soon as it will be signed, it will be enforced. That's easy to say. The contract will be signed, we hope, in the coming weeks. But we are negotiating currently on the terms of the contract with the DGA. So the best thing is to ask the DGA.
Rafale export question from Thierry Dubois from Aviation Week, Dominique Perry for Flight, and Maurice Lièvre for Aero. How can you explain the failure of the Rafale program in Switzerland? Will the Rafale get a second chance if the F-35 was rejected by the Swiss vote? Answer, well, given the successful exports figures for the Rafale, that Swiss disappointment was quite a surprise. We were disappointed. F-35 is less expensive over 30 years than Rafale. That seemed to be their claim, and we were quite surprised by that. They were saying that they're going to reduce the number of flight hours to be assessed compared to other candidates, saying that F-35 didn't need to fly as long given the simulation. We find these reasons surprising. We are surprised, in a word. Now, several parties in Switzerland have said they would attempt to fight the choice of a U.S. aircraft if that were the choice. And so there are still a few chances of a reversal of this initial decision. We're always prepared to sell Rafale to any interested buyers.
Question from Veronique Guillermin, Figaro. What's your reaction about the kerosene tax wished by the European Commission in the framework of its climate package? Well, we have reservations because of the accumulation of all these taxes. We already have a lot of taxes everywhere around the world, and particularly in France, and Europe is adding some more. We can understand this will to transform the industry and to have decarbonization, especially for aircraft. But the aircraft will still fly for a long time with kerosene, in spite of all our research to find alternatives, independently from the fact that we can already fly with SAF type of fuels, alternative fuels, at least 50% and probably more in the coming years. So to add another tax, if everybody is subjected to the tax, no problem. The airlines and aircraft owners will have to pay more for kerosene, but if you have to buy kerosene cheaper in non-European countries, it would be a strange idea to protect climate in that way.
Thierry Dubois from Aviation Week would like to know whether the Falcon 6X is still going to be delivered in time to be commissioned in 2022. The answer is yes, indeed.
Dominique Perry, Flight. Why haven't you decided to design the 10X with a greater autonomy than the Global 7500? Because we've made certain choices, as always, and the city pairs, which are all the ones imaginable when we talk about a city. And with this 7005, we could do the job, if I may say so. And secondly, we banked on the size of the cabin, we banked on the comfort of the passenger, and these compromises led to this performance of 7005, which is an objective performance. Now we'll see if we can do better or not.
Thierry Dubois, Aviation Week. After the move that's going to be conducted next few weeks, will the Falcon design work be conducted entirely at Bordeaux-Mérignac? No, it will not. We have a design office which works seamlessly between civilian and military projects, and the work will be shared between Saint-Cloud and Bordeaux-Mérignac according to A, B, C, D criteria. Some offices will move to Mérignac and some will stay here. So the design of the 6 and 10X Falcons will be shared between Saint-Cloud and Mérignac, just like the design of our military craft and the service support and the support is also shared by Saint-Cloud and Mérignac.
Okay, well, if there are no more questions, I'd like to thank you all and hope to see you soon again for the results at the end of 2021, which will be announced in February 2022. See you soon. Bye-bye.